Hey world builders, welcome back to Build Together. This is day 123. Today's prompt is, what's a unique form of travel in your world? So I wrote about this thing called a breeze cart, created by a company called Morgan & Son out of Zyklus City. It is this little cart to be pulled by a person or a beast of burden, but instead of wheels or other axles and traditional systems of locomotion, it looks almost like it's unfinished a little bit. Where the wall of the cart would be are these like large cylindrical pipes, and they pierce through the cart so much so that the cart sort of intersects them in a way that there's about half of the pipe on top, half on bottom. Now, the pipes have inside what is called an inverted circle. That is an advanced form of the breeze trifling. Triflings are like basically cantrips in Atobia, function a little bit differently, but the idea is similar, which the breeze is you kind of hold your hands in a circle and air will flow from the side, your side, out the circle, or vice versa if you change it up. So with enough of these pipes connected to a minor stone that sits on a little center pedestal, you can get lift. Now, the lift only goes up a couple of inches, similar to like if you ever made a homemade hover pad or something like that using a shop vac. You only get enough power to keep yourself off the ground a little bit because the air impacting the ground is what's actually giving you a decent chunk of your lift. So, this does mean, however, though, that you don't need to do much of a power increase. Without anything in the cart, it's maybe a foot off the ground. As you load it up with more and more stuff, it gets closer. You don't need to like power it up more. And this thing is starting to take off. It's slow going because people are a bit skeptical of the usage, but as more and more people are buying into it, farmers and people in construction and other people that maybe need to ship things in general, they're realizing that this thing can carry more than double a traditional cart at about 33% the speed. The animal is not worked as hard because when you've got way less friction to start the movement, it's way easier. You do have to be careful because if you overload the cart, it's really easy to damage the pipes because they're not built to bounce off the ground, right? So if you're pulling this air thing and it's kind of like bouncing and hitting, the pipes can start to break. The moment that happens, your inverted circles break down when your pipe stops working and the whole thing is basically useless. Otherwise, a fantastic invention that we'll probably be seeing widespread adoption very soon in Atobia. What's a unique form of travel in your world? Thanks for building together.